Good afternoon. My name is Billy Andrews, and this is my Milestone 3 security review of a company for Cybersecurity BCIS 316. And today's date is 12/11/2020, and the instructor is Z New. The company that I did my security audit for is called Oasis Computers, located in Roswell, New Mexico, and they are a small computer sales and repair company. They also deal in other devices like tablets and cell phones and certain other video game systems, but they primarily deal with PCs and laptops. The company is very small. They have 5 or 6 employees total, I believe. It is a family-run business. A father, or a gentleman, his wife, and their son, and 2 security guards. They said they were going to be dealing with a couple more people, delivering and picking things up, computers and the like, but they haven't done that as of yet. As far as the inside of the building goes, their IS infrastructure, they have 2 local area networks. One is for the sales floor and one is for the business end. The sales floor local area network is connected, all the computers are connected wirelessly. The business end in the back, all of their computers are connected with cables to each other. The customers on the floor do have access to the local area network if they start going through the computer settings and stuff like that. But one of the people that work there is usually with them and instruct them not to do so, and it is also posted around several areas of the store not to mess with the settings such as those inside of the computers. um, Their computers are available to be connected to Bluetooth, especially on the sales floor. But many people don't usually have anything to do with that, or they just want to know that the setting is available. But they don't use many other communicative devices within the company. Security policies and procedures. They do not take checks. They do not take social security numbers. They do not deal in financing. It is pretty much cash and card only. Pay for everything up front, nothing later. They say they might work out certain things with certain customers that have been customers throughout the years, but it's all done in the store. No information is exchanged otherwise. Um, their network passwords are changed once a week. They have padlocks on their doors. They have gate locks, and they have a security system with an alarm. The alarm code is changed every day. They also have a warehouse in the back that has its own separate alarm system, and they change that code every day as well. The door, there's an automated door on the warehouse, and it is accessed with a key card. There are 3 key cards, and those key cards are changed out once a month. They have 2 night security guards that currently work that walk around the small premises every 30 minutes. They have access to the security camera footage from inside the trailer that they work out of, so they always have access to seeing what's going on the grounds. As far as going through the systems and getting rid of unused, outdated, irrelevant applications, things like that, they do that about once a month on the business computers. Um, when it comes to handling sensitive data, providing data to anyone outside the company, they don't really do that at all. The sensitive data that the assets that they deal in are the computers and cell phones and video game systems that they sell, as well as customer information of the buying and selling of their different devices, names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, in certain cases, places of business. This personal information of people is also one of their primary assets as well. They don't ever give out any of that information, personal information, to anyone, period, end of story. As far as access control systems, all of their computers, even the ones out on the floor, are secured by just regular passwords that are built within the systems themselves. They change those passwords once a week. For the sales floor, they just log into the computers once a day, and they don't have to worry about the sales floor computers after that anymore. Um, Again, their securities, locks, alarms, and the security guards. They don't really have any other authentication methods to keep safe whatsoever. Um, as far as other security methods, they do a security audit 2 times a year, just making sure that everything's up to date and nothing's getting out of control. The gentleman that runs the company goes through his systems. Um, they don't have any way to decrypt any of the information. They don't have encryption methods. They don't really deal in any secret information whatsoever, so that's not really extremely necessary. Um, they take care of all of their IT solutions in-house. The gentleman that runs the company does all of the basic things that they need himself. Um, as far as communicative media, they use telephones, email, they use Facebook and text messaging. The owner has a website and a blog. They use video messaging a lot now today in the COVID environment for the things that they have to do. The owner of the company does a lot of training. He trains people in different areas of how to use computers, getting network going in certain cases. Just, I guess, basic run-of-the-mill, getting people started on computers. He is branching out into more technical aspects of computers, but he hasn't done that yet. Most of that is done through his blog or the website, and he's now starting to use Zoom and the like for video messaging. Um, Again, it's a family-run business. The family has decided that all of their assets should always be secure in some fashion, which has kind of already been gone over a little bit. Um, Keeping the things inside at all times, keeping the doors locked after hours, the security guard going, making sure the key cards are up to date for the warehouse in the back. The warehouse in the back is where they keep all of their computers that they're working on, fixing for people, the devices that they're fixing for people, and it's where they keep all of their extra computer components that they sell, hard drives, wiring, mice and keyboard, things of the like to that nature. Um, there's not really any procedure with handling security when it comes to employees leaving the company. Again, there's the three family members. It's a family-run business. They've never hired anyone else to work inside of the store. The only turnover that they have are the security guards. They have had one security guard for many years now. The other security guard they've changed out 2 or 3 times over the last several years. Um, when a security guard leaves, he doesn't have a key card for access to the warehouse. He just has a set of keys in case he needs to get inside the store. So the only thing that they do to protect their assets that way is they take the keys and they change their locks whenever they feel it's necessary if they've lost a person. Um, For risk assessment, in order to ensure their data systems and hardware stay protected, other than changing their passwords on their systems, changing the locks once in a while, changing out key cards. They really don't do much else. They back up all of their customer data, that asset information from their hard drives. They back up that information on mirrored hard drives once a week. Um, they also take their business computer hard drives home with them. They don't leave them in the store at night. They take them home. So security there. Is it more secure inside the store, or is it more secure with you inside your vehicle and home with you? I guess it depends on what they have at their home, safes or whatever, but we really didn't go into that. Um, their security system is, other than it being able to be monitored by the security guard inside of his trailer, it is one of those security systems that they're also able to monitor from their home computers or their cell phones. The cameras are motion activated, and when they're activated, the information, the notice gets sent to their cell phones that something is going on in the security, and they're able to view it. So if something were to be going on, they would know about it, be able to know about it in real time and act accordingly. Um, as far as taking back computers from other customers and those possible causing a security risk, they don't really have a return policy. They do buy computers from customers and to buy devices and things like that, but their computers, when they get them back, before they're ever connected to a network of any kind or connected to the internet within their store, they're completely wiped, factory reset. And on like the laptops and the personal computers and stuff like that, they change out the hard drives. So even after they've been wiped, they remove the hard drive and replace them with a newer hard drive. So that keeps anything from contaminating their network or any of the systems within the store, if you will. Um, as far as upgrading for the future, um, they would like to add encryption to their customer data. They are currently looking into the best way to do that, but they haven't implemented it yet, so it is nice to see that they are looking to the future. Um, as far as where they feel they are most vulnerable, they feel they are most vulnerable to being hacked. Again, they don't have any special security on their systems, so if a hacker wanted to get in and wanted to get customer information that they have, they probably could. The owner has told me it's never happened before. They have never been hacked to their knowledge. There has never been a security breach. They haven't had to call customers and let them know that their sensitive information has gotten out there. But, you know, they're getting closer to the time that it possibly could happen. You know, never is a long time for something to not happen. So they would like to protect themselves from that going forward. Um, they have been robbed before. That was a long time ago, the owner said, before they had security cameras and before they had the gates that go inside of the doors. Um, they the robbers were able to make off with several personal computer towers, desktops, and laptops. That's pretty much all they took. They left the business end alone. They didn't go into the offices. They just quickly grabbed as much as they possibly could from in the sales storefront and left. As soon as right after that is when they got the security systems and got the gate for inside the store and changed to the key card entry in the warehouse, and and got the security guards, and they have not had any problems since then. So it seems like they are very active when something does happen to immediately curb the issue and try to do everything that they can to prevent it from happening in the future. Um, I do feel like the company is still at risk regardless of what it is that they're doing. Um, Gates and locks and security systems will only get you so far. I have seen the storefront, and it does seem pretty secure, but if someone wanted to get in, I feel like they could. It take some bolt cutters, and that's about it. Break some glass, cut some bolts, and they'd be able to make it in. They wouldn't be able to be there very long. The security guard is right there and would know what was going on, so it seems kind of pointless for someone to try. They would definitely get caught. Um, a hacker could definitely get in if they wanted to. So again, it's a small business. They are as secure. I think they're as secure as they feel they need to be, with what has happened in the past. And if anything were to happen or they feel they needed to do more, they would. They are actively looking for ways to do things better and to upgrade their security, but with the way things are right now, they're just not able to do so. So they they do seem to be staying current, um, with their security procedures, and they are wanting to do more once again. I did speak with him a little bit about um, what he wants to do as far as better. Or I did speak with him a little bit about, letting him know, just the base passwords that he has on his computers might not be enough. How often he changes things, the network password and things like that seem fine, but that they do need to do more, and he definitely agreed. So that was a good thing as well. That will conclude my security review of Oasis Computers. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.